Lots of skilled workers, they panicked when they heard one sentence, my license has been revoked. And one of the biggest questions that follows is that, can I keep my second job or do I have to quit everything immediately? Here is the truth. The answer, it depends. It could be yes and it could be no. So let's break it down. Hello guys, my name is Zahid Azad. I'm a lawyer. I practice in UK. My office is in Ilford, East London. So I do practice in immigration law, employment law, any criminal law, civil law, landlord and tenant, pretty much everything. So if you have any issue, please come to visit me. So under the skilled worker route, supplementary employment is allowed only if one condition is met. And what is that condition? Is you must still be employed in your main sponsored role. So if you can follow this one rules, yes, your answer is yes. So that's the main rules, but people overlooked it. So now let's talk about the license revocation. When a sponsor license is revoked, UK visas and immigration does not cancel your visa overnight. So what they have done, so they usually issued a 60-day curtailment period. That window is designed to give you time to find a new sponsor or leave the UK lawfully. So I will break it down in two scenarios to let you understand how does it works and when this is yes and when this is no. So your sponsor license is revoked, but the business is still open. Imagine the scenario one. And you're still working in your sponsored role during the curtailment period, the 60 days. Your contract has not ended and you are still doing the job listed on your certificate of sponsorship. In that scenario, the answer is yes. You can continue your supplementary work or your second job. You could ask me why. The answer is because your main sponsored employment still exists and supplementary work is legally tied to that job. So this is the scenario one. Now I'll go to the scenario two where the answer will be no. So the business shut down or you get fired or somehow you left the job. Okay? The moment that happened, your supplementary work must stop immediately. So there will be no notice period, there will be no exceptions, there will be no grace period. Now you could ask me why? Why scenario one I can have that and why scenario two I cannot have? Because once your main sponsored job ends, your legal basis for doing supplementary work disappears with it. Continue would be breach of your visa conditions and that can seriously damage future applications. So now here is the part most people ignore and it causes real problem. Supplementary work must be realistic and practical. So your sponsored job always comes first. So this is the priority. Supplementary work can only happen outside those core sponsored hours. So we see cases where someone's main job is in London but their supplementary work in Manchester or Liverpool. Imagine the scenario. On paper, it looks allowed because yes, I have my first job. In reality, it raises serious question. So you need to ask for yourself, is this practical to do job in London and then second job in Manchester? Is it physically possible every day? Are you actually prioritizing your sponsored role? If none of this answer, what I raised the question few seconds before, if raise any question to you, the UKVA may decide the work was never genuine. So this the things you don't want it. Always this sort of scenario a red flag we see all the time. A supplementary employment says sometimes just work for us for a couple of months and we will give you a certificate of sponsorship later. No. So this kind of planning is dangerous. Your main job ends before the new sponsorship is issued. Any work you do in the meantime is unlawful. You need to remember that. And unlawful work can follow you for years in immigration record. So here is the bottom line. Supplementary work is not a backup plan. it is not independent, and it does not survive the end of your main sponsored role. If a license is revoked, timing or facts matter. One wrong assumption can cost you and your future risk in the UK. At SWM, we help skilled workers make safe. If you have any concern, any questions, please come back to us. We are happy to help you to make your future better. Have a great day, guys. Take care. Bye bye.